Okay, we need to talk for a second. I have been reading all of the comments from my last video about squatter prevention, and a lot of you expressed the same sentiment: anger, frustration, and honestly, a lot of talk about baseball bats. I get it. Dealing with a squatter is crazy making when it's your property, your investment, and somebody is disrespecting it. That's gonna make your blood boil. But here's the truth. If you go in there hot, you are gonna turn an already bad situation into a legal nightmare for you. Now, if someone is in your property right now, you've got two choices. You can react or you can handle it like a disciplined pro. So today, I'm gonna show you what handling it actually looks like. Now, these steps aren't quite as satisfying as a confrontation is gonna be, but they're the ones that are actually gonna get your property back and keep you out of the courtroom. Step one, it's the hardest one in the entire list. You have got to slow down. Your instinct is to fly over there, change the locks, or rip the front door off the hinges to make them as uncomfortable as possible. It feels like justice in the moment. But in Georgia, and pretty much every other state, that is a self-help eviction, and it's illegal. The second you touch the utilities or the structure, you've just handed that squatter a weapon to use against you in front of a judge. You're gonna move from being the actual victim here to being a harasser. So before you grab those keys, just pause. We aren't going to be an enforcer today. We are going to execute a comprehensive plan that's going to make it difficult for any squatter to fight. Now that we are all zen, it's time for step two. You have got to lock in your facts. Now, I don't mean just knowing what happened. I mean being able to prove it. You need to be able to show exactly when that house was last empty. Maybe it's a photo of a lockbox or the clean interior from a week ago. That's your before. Then you need the now. Go to that property. Don't go inside. Don't even knock. Just walk the perimeter. Take photos of unauthorized cars, the trash, or the broken window they used to get in. Every shot is a time-stamped witness. You want those photos to do the talking so you don't have to. Step three is getting the law enforcement involved. Now, this is where people really start to mess up. They call the police and just say, "Hey, there's somebody in my house." Instead, I want you to show up with a folder in your hand. And inside is your deed, your ID, and all of those time-stamped photos and facts we just talked about. Now, this is going to work best right after they've moved in. So the faster you call, the better the odds of getting a trespass response instead of a civil dispute handoff. If you show up organized, it's going to be much easier for them to see this as the crime that it is. The more documentation that you bring, the faster they can act. Now, if it becomes clear that the police can't remove them on the spot, you move to the final step. And that's to start the formal process. And you got to do it today. In Georgia, starting the process means heading to the courthouse and filing a dispossessory warrant. Now, in your state, the name of the form might be a little different, and every state definitely has a different timeline, but the strategy is the same everywhere. That legal clock only starts ticking when you push the button. Don't waste another afternoon on wishful thinking. Get that process moving. Get your property back in your control where it belongs. All right, guys. That was short and sweet. If you found this video helpful at all, click that like button for me. It really helps a teeny tiny channel like mine. And if you haven't seen my last video on how to prevent this from happening in the first place, watch that one next. I'm going to leave you with one last thing. If you live right here in Metro Atlanta and you have a problem property that you just need to get off of your plate, reach out to me. Click the Work With Me link below. Or if you just have a question, click the Ask Me Anything link. I read and answer each one of those questions. All right, I'm done, and I'll see you in the next video.